Hello, 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 guys. We are on Thursday, day 4 of science of week 3. All right, let's get to it. Make sure you're on class pages science and that you are on week 3 assignments. Previously, we did the first 3, which was engineering. We read about Winter the dolphin and her new tail. Then we read about bug power. Now today we are clicking on these two, the study guide for water and then the worksheet that goes along with it. Now, remember, these two go together, so make sure you click on both so that way you could refer to the study guide when you do your worksheet on water. So you make sure you click on study guide, make sure you click on worksheet, have them both open so you can go back and forth to each other. This is the worksheet you're going to do after you read about water. So there are a few questions in this. You don't have to answer them on paper. You could just comment in the you can just comment below to answer these checkpoints, but you do need to make sure you do this worksheet and hand it to me. You could print it out, circle the answers yourself, and then take a picture. Or you can write in the document if your document allows you to do it. So let's read about water. Water. All living things need water to survive and grow. Living things need water for different reasons in order to survive. For example, plants need water to make their own food, while fish need water to live in. Okay? Water is important in humans. We know that. That's very important. The human body is made up of about 2/3 water. Water is used in the human body in many ways, such as carries away waste material, helps digest food, helps blood carry nutrients and important materials. It warms and cools your body as needed. If your body gets too hot, you will start to sweat. The sweat takes some heat out of your body, cooling your body back down to the proper temperature. We're learning about how important water is for many different things. Here's a lesson checkpoint. Remember, you don't need to write in this page. You can comment below and answer for me. So the question is, what is one way water helps our bodies? So we're talking about humans. What is one way water helps our body? Comment below. Now we're going to talk about water on Earth. We use water on Earth for many reasons too. For example, fishermen in particular use water to catch fish and seafood for people to eat. Farmers use water, including rainfall, to water their crops. Without water, their crops would die. All living things need water in order to survive. In order for people to survive, they must drink water. See how important water is? Water is used by industries to make a variety of products, such as paper and steel. Water is also used to make electricity. Wow. Russian water is used to turn turbines, which are special machines shaped like windmills that have blades that turn by water. And we learned about wind turbines, boys and girls, in Energy Island in my book. So we can make a connection to that. About 75% of water is covered by water. About 75% of the earth is covered by water, which is mostly salt water. Salt water has salt in it, whereas fresh water has very little salt. The earth has less fresh water, which is mostly in the form of ice in north and south poles. Most lakes are freshwater. Some fresh water is underground. This water is called groundwater. There are also freshwater streams, rivers, and lakes. A wetland is an ecosystem that takes in and gives out fresh water. Wetlands contain fresh water that often help replenish or add to the Earth's groundwater. A wetland also helps prevent flooding too much water by absorbing large amounts of water. Comment below for this one. What is groundwater? Can someone tell me? Comment below. What is groundwater? And it's right above this checkpoint. So read this area. We're going to read the 3 states of water. You should know this from 2nd grade because they teach about the states of matter and the 3 states of water. So water comes in 3 forms: solid, liquid, and a gas. Liquid water is the water we drink. Solid water is known as ice, and water vapor is known as water gas. The process of a liquid becoming a gas is called evaporation. Condensation is the process of a gas turning back to a liquid. And this is a picture of the water cycle and how it gets recycled over and over and over again. The movement and recycling of the Earth's water is called the water cycle. Water moves from the earth to the air, back to the earth again. Water changes or form when moving through the water cycle. It is in liquid form in the waters on earth, and then the sun helps evaporate into a gas into the air. Water vapor rises into the air in the atmosphere and forms either water droplets or ice crystals. These droplets or crystals eventually form clouds, which water falls from as precipitation, as rain or ice or snow, sleet, all of that's precipitation. Precipitation. Precipitation is water that falls to the earth in the form of rain, snow, sleet, or even hail. Precipitation either seeps into the ground, forming groundwater, or falls into rivers, streams, lakes, or oceans. Then the water cycle begins again right away. So again, precipitation could be water, snow, sleet, or hail. Name the steps in the water cycle. Okay, if you look at that picture from before, comment below and tell me what are the steps in the water cycle. Water that we drink needs to be cleaned before we drink it. Water often has dirt and germs in it, so it needs to be purified in water cleaning plants before it is pumped through pipes in our home. So remember that, boys and girls. That's why we have water fountains and bottled water and stuff like that. We always have to drink clean water. You don't want to drink dirty water or else you can get really, really sick. So after you have read that, please answer the questions like blank living things need water to survive and grow. All living things, several living things, few, or many. So tell me what that answer would be. Circle it. Then we have number 2. Plants need water, and tell me why. Because rain falls from the sky to make their own food, because water vapor forms clouds, or because water is found on the ground. Tell me what fraction of the human body is made up of water, and that's in the very beginning. If you go back to the human body, there's a fraction highlighted in dark bold print. What is the fraction for the human body that is made up of water? Very little, 1/6, 1/2, or 2/3. Number 4, water is used in the human body in many ways. Which of these is not a way water helps the human body? So tell me, which is not a way for a human body, for water to help the human body? Tell me the one that's not real, not true. It carries waste away, it helps keep blood flowing, keeps the body cold, or it helps digest food, which is not the correct one. Number 5, what does the water in your body do when it's very cold outside? So what happens to the water in your body when it's very cold outside? Does it make you sweat? Does it make you colder? Does it make you thirsty? Does it warm your body to the correct temperature? Okay. Number 6, if your body gets too hot, you will start to sweat. The sweat blanks your body, cooling your body to a healthy temperature. What is it doing? It removes the heat from your body. It adds the heat to it. Does it send the heat around, or does it heat up your body? And again, you can find your answers right in this area. Okay, so make sure you do that. Number 7, we use water for many reasons. Which of these people doesn't need water to do his job or her job in the community? So this is not part of the story, but you could use your own head to figure out which of these people do not need water for their job. Does a doctor need water? Does a fireman need water? Fisherman need water? Or a lawyer? Which one doesn't need water for their job? Okay, circle the one that doesn't need water to do their job. And if you don't know, think about the ones that do need water, and the one that you can't think of is obviously the one that doesn't need water. Number 8, farmers use water, including rainfall, to water their crops. Without water, what is going to happen to the crops? So what's going to happen to crops if you don't have water? What's going to happen to the farms and the plants and the flowers and vegetables and fruits if they don't have water? Number 9, all living things need water in order to survive. What must people do in order to survive? If people want to survive, if you want to survive, what do you need to do? Do you need to drink water? Do you need to swim? Do you need to wash your car? Or you need to play in the sprinkler? This one's an easy one, guys. And number 10, water is used by industries to make a variety of products such as blank and steel. What did they say in the story? If you don't know, go back. But it tells you steel and what else? Steel and sand, flags and steel, paper and steel, or shoes and steel. Which one uses water? Okay, and that's it. So again, print this out, fill it out, send it to me, whatever way, submit it on Powerschool. Thanks, guys. Bye.